Your Urban Woman Show with me, Razia Rangrage. A fabulous Wednesday. It's midweek, and on Urban Woman, we're actually talking about the launch of Global Business Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Joining me now in the studio, and we're also live on Facebook and YouTube as well. So hop on, join us, see what's going on. See the two beautiful, lovely ladies joining me as well. They are the two members that are part of the executive board that are joining me in the studio, Sister Aisha and Sister Tasleem. And we're talking about something very important. So assalamu alaikum, ladies, and welcome to Urban Woman this fabulous morning.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah for having us on board.
Barakallah, so lovely to have you. I always love when my guests come into the studio. I do feel like it's a different kind of energy, and especially when you're talking about the launch of something as beautiful as this, to know why, what is it about, the impact of it, how can we grow and find out more. So share with us firstly, what actually led to your personal involvement with the Global Businesswomen's Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And from now on, just for our listeners' sake, we're going to refer to that as GBWCCI, right?
Yes.
Okay, so share that with us.
So Razia, I was drawn to the chamber because of its vision to create a strong, inclusive platform for women in business, both locally and globally. I wanted to be part of a movement that not only celebrates women's success, but also tackles the real barriers they face, such as access to resources, mentorship, and opportunities.
Alhamdulillah, that's great. Share with us quickly, I want to understand, so who are some of the founding members or the key partners behind this chamber?
Okay, so there is just one founding member, and that's our Deputy Ex-Mayor, Fauzia Peer. Being involved in many chambers, she found the need of starting a women chamber because this is the first women chamber in South Africa.
Wonderful.
Being with women, working with women, trying to identify them to be empowered. So she put her strategies and her ideas together and said, you know what? I want to launch the only women's chamber, business chamber in South Africa. And that's how she gathered a lot of businesswomen, women like us, women from non-profit foundations who want to empower other ladies out there. And we've come together and we want to join and start this chamber going forward.
That's so wonderful to know, because I did receive an invite from her, and now it's lovely to put that into perspective and for our listeners to also know as well. Alhamdulillah.
Absolutely.
Share with us, why was Durban actually chosen for this global initiative?
So Durban is a vibrant economic hub with a diverse population and strong entrepreneurial spirit. It is also strategically positioned as a gateway between Africa and international markets. Launching in Durban allows the chamber to connect grassroots businesswomen with global networks while addressing unique local challenges.
Fantastic. And how does the chamber plan then to support township, rural, or even informal businesswomen in South Africa, as you made mention of some of these?
Okay, so we want to offer capacity building workshops, mentorship programs, microfinancing options, and digital skills training. Okay, tailored to the realities of women in the undeserved areas. So this is where we get the CETAs involved as well. CETAs come into place where we do skilled training, accredited and non-accredited training. So we go out there, we empower them, doing upskilling them, with these courses, so that they can obviously take forward into opening up their own businesses and becoming empowered businesswomen in the near future.
So important.
Absolutely.
Teach a man how to fish, don't give him the fish, right? So that's so important. So in your view, what skills are most critical for women to actually thrive in today's economy? We're always complaining about the economy and things like that. Share with us.
So I think, getting a business that obviously it will be a sustainable business, something that there's a need for in the market. So you got to do basically, before even starting any business, we advise the ladies to have a business plan in place. Come to us. Let's see if you have the necessary funding. Do you require the necessary funding? We will then bridge a gap with you and these service providers, be it women from the banks, women from investment fields like Tasleem here, also the CETAs, like I said. So we put a business plan. We help them with their business plan, to go forward, apply for the necessary funding. And and obviously we always advise them, please get into something that you have a passion for.
Absolutely.
Because that's the only way you're going to excel.
Absolutely.
And with that, behind your, behind the scenes in your mind, you think of future to create employment. So it's not going to be a one-led a business, ladies, a company. You need to think of the future where you're going to create employment for the upcoming youth as well.
Wonderful. You want to add to that?
Yes, Razia. So some of the skills that are most critical for women in today's economy is digital literacy. You cannot do anything without being digital these days.
Indeed.
Financial management. It's so important for ladies to have that in place. Networking and negotiation skills. You may attend many networking seminars, etc.
Yep.
But are you actually connecting to people?
Absolutely.
Also innovation and adaptability. If you're not going with innovation, your business will suffer as well.
Yep.
And leadership and resilience.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Those are the skills.
Keep with the times. It's so important. Otherwise, imagine we'll be sending faxes to each other.
Those were the days.
The good old days. How fascinating when it did
But
come
now
out,
the faxes are received on the phone as well.
Oh, there we go. So what programs or services will actually be available to members? Just highlight some of that, because you were sharing some important information. So help us to put the pieces of this puzzle together so we get a beautiful overview of it.
Okay. So the first thing we decided that we would offer to them is like training and mentorship, because that's utmost important before starting any business.
Indeed.
And then we will go on over to like the access to global networking platforms. We want to open, footprint into other countries globally, where we get businesswomen to have their products marketed globally, and as well is bridge this gap with people, businesswomen from globally, to obviously bring their products into South Africa as well and market that. Okay. And then we also have, there I said it, a business to business matchmaking, and the last one is policy advocacy for women's inclusion in trade. So these are very vital training and mentorship that every woman needs before starting any business.
That's true. I mean, you go to university, you learn basically the theory, you learn certain things, but these are very important know-hows in order to get into business to help you succeed. So how does GBWCCI actually help to bridge the skills gap, especially for women in undeserved communities?
So we are committed to creating tailored training programs in areas like digital skills, financial literacy, and business management. By collaborating with educational institutions and industry leaders, we ensure women in undeserved communities gain these skills and that are both relevant and practical.
Absolutely. And also, how will young women and aspiring entrepreneurs benefit from this chamber?
Okay, so through internships that we are going to have, business incubation, we're going to have youth panels as well, exposure to global opportunities, and we also aim to instill entrepreneurial thinking, at a very young age. So we also opening up a market mainly to youth as well, because youth are our upcoming future.
Yeah, totally.
So if you do not empower them and upskill them, what future are we going to have?
That is so true. I mean, while the tree is planting, growing, shall I say, guided. So I love that. I love that whole focus on the youth. And how can we better educate girls and women early on about financial independence and its importance? Ladies, what would you say?
We need to integrate financial literacy into school curriculum, encourage open conversations at home, and expose young girls to role models who embody financial independence. Community-based workshops and mentorship programs can also play a key role in shifting mindsets and building confidence around money management.
So important. Anything you'd like to add to that, Sister Aisha?
No.
Beautifully covered. So as we share this important information, so if you've just joined us, or you're listening in, or you caught the tail end of this interview, what are we talking about? We're talking about the launch of the Global Business Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It's the first ever. So I have two wonderful sisters joining me in the studio. They are the two members that are part of the executive board, and they're here to tell us about this launch. So share with us more about the launch, the date, and how can people actually be part of this, and any other information that you want to share.
So our official launch will be on the 6th of September in Durban. The theme is African Elegance. We're looking forward to meeting businesswomen on that platform. And if anybody requires more information or require tickets, they must please contact Sister Aisha or myself.
Sure, great. Your numbers, please.
Okay, so the number that we have for the if anyone wants more information on the event and our launch would be 081 0404 323. The number again is 081 0404 323.
And as we wrap up, if somebody's listening and a sister is basically, should I, shouldn't I? Really? I mean, there's so many launches, there's so many things like this networking events that happen. Why would you say that this is one they need to attend?
Well, we're going to have lots of fun. We're going to have lots of women in business there. It's good for networking. And we're also going to have delegates from international delegates there, as well as some very, very high-profiled guests at the event. So come join us, have dinner with us, network, become part of the chamber. It's going to be a very fantastic women's chamber going forward.
So a real opportunity. It sounds fantastic. It sounds amazing. Wonderful opportunity indeed. Sister Tasleem, from your side, what would you say? Why? Why should they come?
Will definitely empower the women, to go forward with their business. I'm very, very passionate about women in finance. So we will lead them and guide them, accordingly. And from here on, we will hold their hands and support them in whatever venture going forward in their businesses.
Wonderful. Inshallah. There's a wonderful group of women that are here to support you. Just to remind you, there are many women that want to embark on the business journey. They don't have the know-how. They don't know where to go. And it can be very daunting. It can be very confusing. It's a big business world out there. And here are some very women that actually have expertise and they have the knowledge that you need and the experience. And they're here to guide you so you can be a part of this wonderful launch that's taking place again, happening on the 6th of September. So to find out more about this and how to get your ticket and be part of this beautiful launch that we've just mentioned, contact 081 0405 323. That's 081 0405 323. Ladies, it's been so wonderful having you in the studio with me this morning. Keep up the fabulous work, and I'm sure it sounds like it's going to be an amazing event. And inshallah, we wish you all the best for that. Until we connect again.
Shukran for having us, Razia.
Barakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And that was Sister Aisha and Sister Tasleem talking to us about the Global Business Women's Chamber of Commerce and Industry, GBWCCI in Durban. If you've missed it, that date again, taking place on the 6th of September.